and then I can put the card into the computer.
Yeah.
So you saw the little video of me
Yeah.
the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the size of a postage stamp, only a little thicker.
Jesus.
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
Like you said, your kids will never have film and a camera.
Yeah, I know. It's.
And I still like film.
Well, sure, there's something great about it, but I'm
Yeah.
sure there's something great about horses too.
That too, yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know, you didn't need to know about horses, but your dad probably did, and I didn't need to, although we did know about gear shifts. But you know, automatic transmissions became pretty prevalent, and there's all kinds of stuff, televisions. But yeah, no, it's not seemingly an issue.
And the whole farm was a fluke. Arling and Mrs. Heath, whose first name I can't remember, lives where Emmets do now. The Heaths built that place.
Yes, right.
And then Emmett bought it from the Heath estate.
Right.
After Arling died.
And so you bought this point from them?
No, Mother and Dad, Grandma and Grandpa to you, got on the logging road, the old dirt road
that took you to
2 paths, and they ended up here. And Mr. Heath apparently was out doing something in the yard, and Dad stopped and just wanted to know if there was any land for sale, and he looked across the bay and said, well, what about that? He says, well, it belongs to the farm, so I guess it's for sale. Everything's for sale. So this was purchased first.
So who owned it then?
Paddock and Goki.
Oh, okay. But they just took the point. They took the peninsula off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He thought that was the whole thing, but it turned out to be just the partial. Because the lot line is the top of the hill.
Yeah.
And that also, coincidentally, is the Jefferson-St. Lawrence County line.
Oh, okay.
So it's very well documented.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
And that runs out and almost parallel to that little Cring Point road that you run alongside of.
Okay.
There was a 35 acres between the county line and the road that swings around and goes back to where Floyd Dawley lived.
I've looked at the. You can go on the computer and you can pull up the aerial maps of the area.
Yeah.
And they have different levels of registration.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I think it's probably the other side of this point, and then south, or I guess it'd be west, where it's a lot clearer. So we're right on where all of a sudden the resolution level for the satellite images goes way down, at least in what I was able to find.